Sorry, pal. So, guys, it's Pooey here for Rattlers F1 tonight. We're in at Spain, round 20, and I'm doing alright, Dino. How's yourself, mate? It's good to see a Poppis has shown his face in the comments here since he went missing. Rumour has it that he wasn't using enough Vaseline and he can't sit down on his fucking seat. So, he's using that as an excuse to not race tonight. So, we're just getting everybody into a little bit, and we'll soon be kicking off. Hopefully, so I shall be back very, very shortly. Not bad, but it just finished work. I got two different. Nice, Dino, nice. That's alright, that mate, innit? That's alright. I've just been mad busy at work, but yeah. So I shall be back in a memento. So, so we got 18 on the grid tonight. Is it 18? Yeah, we've got 18 in the lobby at the minute. Um, so 18 on the grid. I just checked a friend of mine in Wisbon on YouTube. Hoping he's going to spice it up a little bit tonight in the lobby, which no doubt I think he will do. So Apophis is looking forward to getting comfort and spectating tonight. That's all you do anyway, innit? You don't exactly race, do you? You know what I mean? Well, are you going to get comfy anyway? Right, Apocalypse, tell us now, yeah. Have you got one of them fucking cushions, them brown cushions with a hollow centre? Have you got one of them? Are you sitting on one of them, are you? Just have to let us know, mate. So we're just loading in now. Round 20 here at Spain, short qualifying and 50% race. It should be fair. I know Wiz likes this track. I do know that. Fair play, bud. Bit weird not seeing you in the dirty Iceberg. Come on, mate, and Grips. Yeah, yeah. I know what Grips will be saying now. Grips will be calling me all the names under the sun as soon as he sees Wizburn's name, that. Because he knows what Wizburn's capable of. To be fair, you know what I mean? They'll have a laugh. Grips has raced with Wiz before, so's Reaper. Um, for me to recommend him to do the rain dance, nah, no, I don't want rain dance. I want it to prefer tonight. Spain Hypes is one track that I do want to. I normally I would, you know what I mean. But yeah, you know, yeah, him and Wiz had massive battles. Yeah, Wiz wasn't on pace last night though. That's the best part about it. You know what I mean. He is a good lad. No, not full wet race. I'll tell you, right, Apps, if it's a full fucking wet race, mate, I'm turning my stream off. Spain, I like Spain, so I want it to be dry. Yeah, Wisburn's a very, very clean driver. I won't recommend any driver to any league unless I could put my name to him and vouch for him. I've raced with Wiz for since I started league racing, to be fair. It's going to be nice seeing him out on track with a different bunch. Um, you know, there's many times I used to see his name there at the bottom in last place, and they do the last to first and things like that. I don't want to hype him up too much because it's well, if it goes wrong for him, then it's just one of them. I don't know, Dino. I don't know what his name is. I'll ask him after and I'll try and drop you a message on it. Tyson won and was rapid here last year, so can't get in it. No, not at all. Not at all, mate. What would be nice is, you know what I mean, you see the same two up top all the time, like Fair, you know what I mean? Fair Grips, um, Taichon, Yi, you know what I mean? You see all them fighting up to it, but it'd just be nice to just mix another drive into the equation where it kind of throws everybody off guard, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, it does, yeah. It certainly does. So we've got Grips out here on the fast lap now. He's just started his fast lap. So everybody's got out. Even Wisburn's got out in the first one. That's not like him. He must be questioning the grid if he's going out first. And yeah, it's like the likes of Hypes. Hypes is up there. If it was wet race, then I'd be putting Hypes up into P1 to be fair. Guaranteed. He's just fucking rapid in the rain. But yeah, so Grips here is in the Haas. So he's just on his fast lap. Let's see how he does. See where he's going to complain that he's got no grip again. Or whether he's going to actually put his big boy pants on and get a decent lapping. Yeah, Hypes is absolutely mega in there, mate. Absolutely mega. And the best part about it, yeah, you know, and there's a lot of lads that you race with, they don't mind helping you. You know, I've just recently gone to No TC. Anik has helped me a bit with it. Grips has helped me. Well, I'd say Grips has helped me. Grips has goaded me to do it. So Grips has just come out final corner here. We'll see what he's going to set out. 112.2 for the first one. Webber's invalidated. And he got Bovril. 112.9. It's good to see Cass G back in. The gangster. The gangster man himself. He's just coming out on the lap. He's coming round. There's Yee. So let's see where Yee comes. So Goman's just putting a 113 flat. And Tyson's just putting a 112.3. Hypes is putting a 112.6. So he's getting faster, these. And I've lost where I'm fucking at now because it all keeps changing. So Yee's with 112.4. Where's Barry's just... Put me, Wiz. Wiz just casually puts in a 112.1. But yeah. So it's going to be a tasty one, this, I still think. Right, so let's see. So we go at Myers. Myers has just put it out there. Fucking hell, I can't keep up with these at the minute. 113.2. It's good to see. You know what I mean? I don't want it where. Don't get me wrong. I don't want it where coming in and absolutely smashing. But the thing is with Wiz, it's like Race was yesterday. He said it. If he knows he's quick, what he'll do, he doesn't mind two-stopping it. He'll say, right, I'll start from the back and I'll two-stop it as well. If he knows you can 100% get a one-stop on, he will two-stop it. Or he'll three-stop it, you know what I mean? He's a very, very fair lad. And like going back to people helping you, Grips is goading me to go more and more no TC. You know, and I've carried it on, and I'm seeing it now. But like how we're talking to Wiz about it, you know, and even Wiz, he gives you a couple of pointers, it helps you, and things like that. You know, Hypes can be a few pointers in the rain. You know what I mean? It's one of them, that's what they like. They help each other all the time. Yeah, he did go on softs, didn't he? He did. So for the first coming in the last corner now, can he battle Wiz for Paul and put Grips out of P2 or not? Let's see now. So he puts it on Paul. He says, fuck you, Wiz, I'm raising you. 111.9. So we're already into the 111s on the first run. Going to be into 110s, I reckon, here. So let's see what's out. So Cuba is out. Colombian Mafia, he's just coming around the last corner now. How's he going to do? Is he going to put 403 off the last time? He's in Balladets on the last corner. Never mind, son. Skill issue there, mate. So we've got Anarchy as well as Webber. So we've got Anarchy in front here and then Webber at rear. So what's Anarchy going to do? Is Anarchy going to pull one out of the bag or is he going to be like a dark horse again? Yeah, they have made a good community. You know, and this is why you got a lot of respect for a lot of drivers. You know, it's the faster guys will always help the slower guys because you want everybody to get fast. You want everybody to be able to compete a bit more. But you don't want people that are like 10, 15, 20 seconds ahead of the rest of the fucking grid. You know what I mean? But if they are that fast, the likes of them boys don't mind starting from the back or mandatory two-stopping it or even possible three-stopping depending on what track it is, you know what I mean? You know, they'll put terms and conditions in to challenge themselves, let alone make it fair on the grid. And that's what I don't mind about it. So Beeper's just going through sector 2 here now. He's just going to sector 3. And see how this man's doing. I wonder whether he's going to sandbag it again tonight like he did do last night. Is that why he's in the McLaren as well? Because he's sandbagging it. Could be. And Annika Reaper puts up into P5. Not a bad first fucking run. Not a bad first run. So Wiz is out again. So the question is now, though, has he gone out on worn tyres or is he gone on a fresh set? Because I know Wiz does like to save a set of softs. We'll soon see. He's just coming round the last corner. Is he going to race Fornify again? Oh, he's coming to the pits. It must have been down. Very interesting to see that he's teasing us. So Tyson's out on his lap now. Let's get on board with Tyson. I might call Tyson the Transformer, you know, because Tyson sounds like a Transformer's name, doesn't it? So he might be the new Transformer. That's the other thing I prefer about the F1 community. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the scary thing is they aren't that far for each, but they're not. To be fair, they're really, really not. And some people don't know how quick they are. Same with Grips. Grips isn't that far. Yeah, that's what he's touch on the new Megatron. That might be his name, Megatron. So he puts up onto P2, so he knocks Wizburn down to P3. So this is getting very, very tasty. There's 9 minutes left of quali. So let's see where everybody is. So Grips has gone down to 5th there. See who's out on track a little bit earlier. So we got Magic Mike here in the other McLaren. I wonder whether he's going to be sandbagging it because they got the right colour. So he's just come into the final corner now. Come around, keeps it nice and tidy within the lines. And he goes up to P9. Not a bad lap there, son. But this is going to get very, very tasty. So we've got a kick Salbert. He's just pulling over there with the other kick Salbert. And that's Fornafair. Fornafair's out on an out lap. So we got Grips on an out lap. So he's there. And Fornafair's out. So Fornafair's just starting his out lap now. So I'm just going to watch these two because I think these two are, along with Taichung, are gonna be. I think these are gonna be challenging each other. To be fair, don't get me wrong. I know Grips and Yi are gonna be up there, but I think them two are gonna be battling for the top spot. With Taichung just trying to throw it in the mix there, which is more than capable of doing. You see him more into COD, but because my brother does this, I've been watching more and more. Yeah, it's brilliant, mate. It's brilliant. I use F1 as my stress thing. If I'm stressed, I just, you know what I mean, come on here and just chill out and whatever, you know what I mean. That's why I started doing a couple of comms, because then it's thingy, you know what I mean. It's just nice, so I don't have to sit on the wheel. So Fornafair is down 2.5 seconds. Is he going for a double out lap? This is going to be very interesting, this, because he's saving his battery there. He's going for a double out lap. You're seeing a lot more and more people now doing double out laps. So the thing is, so we got Wizburn in front of him. So Wizburn's on the lap now. So we'll go on board with Wizburn, then we'll switch back to Fornafair. So the number 99 car there, the Haas of Wizburn. He's coming through sector 2 now. See the missing person just commented. I'm gonna reply to that in a minute. But I just want to see where Wiz is getting up to now as he comes out of sector 2 going into sector 3. And he's 0.29 up, so he's not that far up at the minute. Is he going to dive in now because he's not that far up and go straight back out? He's burning. No, he's finishing his lap. Get nice and tight. Them cars look bloody solid tonight, so he's just under a 10th up there. So he goes back up to P2. Oh, Fornafair's invalidated. He's now invalidated. 6 minutes to go. I think that might have been a mistake by Fornafair there, carrying on. Unless he's got enough fuel on there to save his battery. Looks like he has, because his fuel light's not on. So he's obviously running with fuel on board. So let's go back out. So we'll get on with Taichung here now. I just want to cover these guys because I know the other guys are out. So he's still an out lad. Let's get on to Annika Reaper, see how Annika does. Because I know that the top 4, top 5 is going to be very, very, very close. So I can't stand this F1 game. I hate everything about it, but I love racing these guys. And it was the right bad place at the time. But yeah, it does bring a lot of people together. Even when people are in dark places, dark spots, you know, the community just comes together and it helps each other out, doesn't it? So Annika says P6 112.2. So let's get on board with Taichung. So Taichung is on his lap here now, coming through sector 1 in the Mercedes there. So Megatron is only 0.3 up. Coming out of Sector 1 into Sector 2. A little bit squiggly coming out of that corner there. So oh, that was lovely. That was stuck that there then. What? Sure. So it's 1/10 up. 1/10 up. Going to Sector 3. Can he take Paul? Because he's on for it. He's definitely on for it, but the thing is, he's not going to be able to get out on the last run, I don't think. So he's got to make this one count. So he puts it up on Paul at 111.7. So them boys have got some work to be doing now for the fair. Wiz, Grips, he's out on a lap at the minute. He's currently at just over a 10th up. So he's going to be trying to take Paul. So here he goes on. Puts up to P4, 112 flat. It's still a very, very, very good time. So it's very, very tight, this. There's just over half a second in the top 10. Very, very close, tight grid, this. So it was all set on that lap. We've got Warren G's out on one. Let's cover Cash G, because we've not had Cash G for a while. So Cash G has been out of action. I think he got busted for the drug dealing. But I'll try and find out later, because the Racing Bulls pit wall is not telling me any information. They're kind of keeping it under wraps at the minute. Yeah, that's right, Apophis. Yeah, some guys are great and they'll take the time out to make sure you're okay and things like that. It's like me, I'd just take the piss, man, like I did earlier when I went DMs with you. You know what I mean? You know, I just take the piss and then ask, I hope everything's alright kind of thing, you know what I mean? But it's what it's all about. It's all about having a laugh. So coming out of Sector 2 into Sector 3, we've got the drug dealer. He's 2 temps up, so that could possibly pull him up to P14. Could possibly put up to P14. So Boniface's back out and out lap, so he's gone out early. Is Wiz going to go out? Oh, is Wiz going to sit it there? That is a question now. So he puts up to P13. 3.5 temps up. So at the minute, currently, we have got 40 players on this flying lap. We've got Grips, Anarchy, Hypes are all on that lap. So another one about Hypes. He's another dark horse you can't write out, and neither's Maverick either, to be fair. So we've got a fair few people that's putting it in the mix up the front end here. Oh, and there goes 40. That's not the grass, that mate. If you want to go cutting grass, go onto the grass, not the gravel, pal. But yeah, so for the friend, not many times you see him spin, but unfortunately he has done this time. So Grips is currently on a lap here, and Anarchy's retired. Or has Anarchy binned it? There's 2 cars at the side there. I don't know whose it is. So we've got Hypes there, and yeah, so Grips is in front of him, so I'm just going to keep on with Grips at the minute. And I'll switch to Hypes. And see how Hypes is going, because we've got to give him no coverage, but Grips is coming into traffic here now. Is this going to affect him? Yeah, I thought that, mate. I thought that, because there were 2 of them on the corner, weren't they? Oh, Grips comes in, so he invalidated. Was that because he hit traffic there or not? So we've got Hypes coming around the last corner here now. These guys are looking very, very settled tonight. Hypes, we've got 2 temps, so he goes up to P6, knocks Anarchy down to P7. So, but P7 for Anarchy is still a good time, to be fair. So we've got Wiz on the lap here now. So is Wiz going to take Paul away from Tychon? Because Tychon's staying in the pits. So he's 0.38 up on Sector 1. But he's going to be coming into a little bit of traffic here. He's going up behind the kick. Is the kick going to get out of his way? I think he will do. Or is he going to use it for a bit of slipstream down this DRS straight? Some pace on these boys tonight, so he's half a temp up now. Looking nice and tidy and glued around that corner then. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it, Dino? It's because of Poppers has been a shitbag because his arsehole is a bit sore. So how's he going to do? And it stays in P3. Well, the 0.7 up there. So Hypes is invalidated. So we've got Magic Mike here. Magic Mike comes into the pits. Jay Webber is in P13. He's coming in sector 3 here now. Is he going to be up? Everybody else is in the pits. Nope, and he goes in the pits, so he must be settling for that. So we've got a bad grid there. So that's. So let me work it out now. Sorry about choking. I stopped smoking 10 weeks ago. All shit's coming out of my lungs now, man. It's doing me head in. So from Paul all the way down to P10, P11, P12, you got literally a second in it. Wow, that's yeah, P12 was second in it. That's mega. That's mega. Well, congratulations to Churchill there. He's shown his pace in that Mercedes. So it looks like he's got Kimi Antonelli in his car tonight. So he's shown mega pace and he's sitting it on pole. Yeah, it's untrue, mate. It's untrue. So sitting in P1 there, you got Tyshawn. You got P2 Fauna Fair, Wisburn on YouTube P3. 4 you got Yeet, then Grips, Hypes, Anarchy, Maverick, Hun Solo. I had a nickname for Hun Solo and I can't remember what his nickname was now. You got Colombian Cuban Mafia. Magic Mike, Icona, and then you got Jay Webber, Cash G, and then what did just go down? Cash G, then Bovril, Gamanza, Regulator, Reyes, and then he got Mr. Stereo Man himself. Oh, yeah, Hunslow, weren't it? Yeah, that's it. Hunslow. Yeah, because he was saying he was, yes, he was going on about his pedals, weren't he? Yeah, so that's a very, very tight quality, that. Very tight quality. I'm just going to switch to Discord, see if there's any little chatter going on in the Discord here. Nope, no chatter going on in the Discord. So nothing going on in the pit wall. So I'm just going to take a moment and we just need to sort this out. So if anybody has seen this man here currently on stream now, he's called Apophis. Rumour has it, yeah, that it wasn't using any Vaseline. Yeah, and he can't sit down. So if anybody knows where he is, can you just point him back in the right direction to do a bit of sim racing, please? Everybody is deeply affected on the grid by this man not turning up tonight. They all want him found nice and safely. So if you do see him, just pass him a tub of Vaseline. Just say next time can you use that, and you know everything will be okay. It's okay, yeah. So we're all here for him. You know, we just want him to reach out to us and come and speak to us. You know, be a man about it. But it's it's just one of them things. So if anybody sees him, can you just please get in touch? Thank you very much. Vaseline and some old adult nappies. Isn't doctors getting some talcum powder? Yeah. I thought that was you, Dino, getting that fucking talcum powder for itchy balls. I thought that was you, mate. But yeah, so they're all going to be out, sat on the grid now, sorting out the strategies, talking to the pit walls, figuring out what they're going to do, see if they can maximise any little minute changes they can make by the computers to give them a bit more pace, because up front it's going to be absolute mega fight up front. it's just, I know what Spain's like. Spain's going to be an absolute awesome race. You still got a ton of work for Jeffrey Balls. It does, Chapin does it, mate. But yeah, this is going to be an absolute great race. I can just see it coming, especially with a grid like that. A full second between first and 12th. So we're just starting out formation lap. Just let me get my data up and I shall run through the grid. So, sat on pole, you got the young Kimi Antonelli in the Mercedes, Mr. Taichon, aka Megatron. You got Fauna Friend there in the Kick Sauber who decided to spin it out on his last run. I think the pressure may have got to him, which is very unheard of by Fauna Friend. Then you got the newcomer Mr. Wusburn on YouTube there, set an example by putting it into P3. Then you got Mr. Cowboy himself, Yee, he's sitting in P4 in the Ferrari. Then you got the man who says he's got no grip at all, but he seems to have all the grip, you see, because he's always up the front end in the Haas. That's I have no grip in P5. You got Mr. Hypes, thinks he's at the big time. You know what I mean? He likes to hype a lot of things up, but I think he's not much really. But we're currently on version 4 of the guy, so we'll see how he gets on tonight. He's starting in P6 in the Williams. We've got Annika Reaper, the little snake. You know, he likes to sandbag in the orange-coloured McLaren there. He's sitting in P7. We've got Maverick in the racing bulls sitting in P8. He's another dark horse that we've got to watch tonight because he's another quick driver that for some reason tonight isn't on the pace. We've got Mr. Hunslow. So he's currently sitting in P9 in the Alpine, just sat in front of his teammate Cuba, the Colombian Mafia. So he's definitely feeling a little bit slow tonight because he's on midfield. We've got Magic Mike there in the McLaren in P11. We've got Iconnor. I don't know who this guy is. Not seen him for a while. You know, I think he just races whenever he wants. He's sitting in P12 in the Red Bull. We've got Jay Webber. Now, this guy, I've heard big things about this guy. This guy has said he can absolutely hammer everybody. He's just been sitting it back on the back end of the grid because he wants to give everybody a bit of a chance. We've got Cass G, the gangster. He's come back in the racing bull. We've got Bobble in P15 in the Kick Sauber. We've got Williams and Commander there in 16th. Warren G, regulator there in 17th. We've got Reyes 18th. 19th, we've got the Stereo Man, and we're all lining up on the grid now, just waiting for the 5 lights to go out. And away we go. Taichung gets a bad start there. He gets a really bad start. We've got round 20 here of Rattlers F1 here at Spain. That kind of took me off guard because I didn't expect Tyson to make such a mistake there, which has allowed Fornafe and Wisburn and Yee and Aniki's had a brilliant start. He's done grips off the start. And Tyson's going way back here. He's back down to P9. It looks like we've had a couple of spinners to be fair. But I just want to stay up on this front end at the minute. And Fornafe is absolutely rocketed away already. He's 1.4 seconds ahead of Wiz. Wiz is going to be happy now. Wiz is going to be talking to himself now. He likes to do a fair bit of that. So we got K-Boy there in the Ferrari. He's had an absolute fantastic start here. He's come up to P3. Grips is back up to P4. And Mr. Reaper, he was having a brilliant start. He must have spun. He's got back down to 19th. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Reaper's in the wall, is it? Oh, he's done his wing. Oh, unlucky, son. Never mind. It's just one of those things. Change your wing, recoup yourself. There's another 32 laps to go. So we got Maverick coming to P5 here now. So Fornafe set the fastest lap there, 118.2. Let's see how many times that changes over the next 32 laps here at Spain. It's got a couple of people pitting here, so there must have been a little bit of contact going on at turn 1. Bit crazy to be fair, because I thought that they all took it easy and just settled down on the first lap, and then started pushing again after that. So Fornafe is absolutely rocketing here. Let's have a look at these tyres, different tyres everybody's on. So everybody's on, yeah, so that explains it. So Fornafe is on mediums, Wiz is sat in P2 on hards, so Wiz is going for the long haul here. So let's see how this pans out, because Fornafe has got a 2.8 second lead already on him. So Yee's all the way behind him, but I'm sure Wisburn will be defending on that one. So let me just get position change up now. We've sorted tyres out. So position changes. So currently at the minute we've got Fauna Fair. He's up by 1. Wisburn is sat in P2. He's up by 1. Yee's up by 1. Grips is up by 1. Maverick's up by 3. Tyson's had a really bad start. He went down to P9, but he's back up to P6. So he means business now. He's that pissed off. He's got, listen, man. Oh, you know what? I just realised it's just stopped me dead. So not like that. Fauna Fair just put it on 1:15.4. So then that time's come down already. To be fair. So I just realised. I just said to him, didn't I? Right. The young Kimi Antonelli want to be, yeah. Megatron. Let's put it on Paul. What does Kimi Antonelli always do? He fluffs a start, doesn't he? So have I just jinxed Tachon there and he's fluffed a start? But never mind. We'll see. So he's taken Wisburn on YouTube, so he's back into the same player. So anyway, I was just saying, so Tachon's currently down by 5. Hypes is down by 1. Yeah, commentator's curse, yeah. Icon is up by 4. Hunslow is still in the same position. Webber is up by 3. He's had an absolute fantastic start. Mr. Warren G is up by 6. Reyes is up by 6. Cash G, the gangster, the drug dealer, he's up by 1. Colombian Matthews down by 4. He's not going to be happy. He's going to be getting his boys out with them AK-47s. Then we got Studio Man up by 4. You got Bob down by 1. Magic Mike's down by 6. Gamanza's down by 2. And Anarchy Reaper's down by 12. I'm sure he is going to climb a lot that way back up. So I just want to get back on here now. So Yee is sat in P2 here now. I'm going to go a little bit further down the grid in a minute because he's got a couple of other close ones. So Wiz is 7/10 behind him, and then they got Argo Grip there, 6/10 behind him. Then we've got half a second behind him is Maverick. Then Titron's tagging on the back end of that, and Art's tagging on the back end of him. Bobbles just putting a 1:15.3. Foreign Affairs not going to be happy about that one. So we've got a massive DRS train here. Absolute massive. What is it? 6 cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 car DRS train here. So they're all sticking with Yee. So Yee is currently setting the pace for these, you know, which is going to help everybody else. To be fair, but it's going to burn the tyres up as well at the same time. You know, mediums, they're not too bad around Spain. They don't last as long as you think they would do, but they last enough, if you get what I'm saying, as long as you're not in dirt here. So Yee's taking the defending line against Wiz going to turn 1 into turn 2. They're looking nice and steady, these, and look at that. I'm very, very impressed so far by the cowboy himself. He's still got his end plates. Can we have a round of applause, please? This is race 4. He's still got his end plates. So we got the two asses together. Are these two boys going to play the team game and take the cowboy and Fauna Fair down? I'll have to see. Yep, thanks Dino for the round of applause for Mr. Cowboy. So I'm just going to get down onto here now. We've got Webber putting pressure on Icon here. He's looking at the Red Bull and Mercedes is going for it. He don't quite get it there. He's been given the room. Oh, which has caused the Red Bull to go out wide, but he just sneaks it back in there. Jay Webber's all over the back end of that Red Bull. Is he going to make it work going down this DRS straight? He's just dropped back a little bit, but he's still only 3 temps. He's still close enough to make a move. He's the man who says he's not good enough tonight, even though normally he's up near the top. He rates himself as one of the best drivers in the league, and he's currently up to P10. He's just sitting behind Icon there, so he's in a little bit of dirt here though, which will be affecting his car. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Best viewers, yeah, best viewers going fuck off. So where's this yellow flag come from now? So who have we got out now? I think Anarchy's spun it again. Yep, Anarchy's spun it again. He's in the wall. He's lost his front wing. Listen, Anarchy, if you're listening, mate, just get your head down, mate. Get your head down. You can do it, just like you keep telling me. Just change your wing. Another race to experience in OTC. You'll get it. Just don't push too hard. Just try your best, mate. So, the safety car, no, the safety car, we haven't got a safety car, but it's just a yellow flag, this, I think. Yep, it's just a yellow flag, I can't see a safety car at all. So, Gaman's just got a drive-through penalty, so we're back to green flags now. It is a tough track for fucking OTC, mate, it really is. Yeah, VSC, yeah. So, back to green flags now, so, oh, Whizburn's caught Yee off guard there. Yee's coming back, but he's got Grits coming up the inside of him now. This is going to be a three-way battle. Two side by side there by Yee and Grips. That was very well done, that. Whizburn absolutely nailed that restart. Absolutely nailed it. Just switched that at the right time as well. How are we doing now, is it? How are we doing, pal? It's good to see you, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Look who we got on the grid tonight with them in P2 here. Mr. Whizburn himself. This is one lad who knows what Wiz is like. You know, I don't like to bring him up too much, but he will give these lads a good race, and it'll be a good race for himself because he absolutely enjoys it. But see how he's going to do now. So lap 7 on the mediums now. So these lads are going to start feeling it on these tyres. So if Wiz has looked after his tyres enough, he'll start pushing now, I should think. But he absolutely caught the cowboy off guard there, and Grips nearly managed to catch him off guard. They both went side by side round turn 1. Grips just backed off for turn 2. He didn't want to chance anything. But very, very good there. Very good. So Whizburn there just switches over there, just try and break the slipstream all of him. He's coming back across, and Yee's made the move, and he's got it. Nice little tidy move there by Yee. So these boys are that experienced in going wheel to wheel. They'll most probably help each other slingshot up. Because look now, Fauna Fair's well, he's back up to 3.8 seconds ahead of them now. They did close it down by 2/10, so they'll be helping each other and slingshotting each other up. These boys to catch him. So this is, I don't, this is Liz, I don't want to be fucking going on anything else. Oh, a bit of contact there. So Wiz has just lost it there. Who made contact with the back of him? Was it Maverick? I think Maverick made the contact with the back of him. Oh, unlucky by them two there. Unlucky. Oh yeah, he's on. So I was soft laps in 7 laps, man. Yeah, Grips just lost a back end on that, and I think Maverick just collected the back end of him because he was literally, because I'd literally just seen it. He was like just shy of 2/10 behind Grips. So I think when the Grips has just lost the back end on that uphill bit, I think obviously there was nowhere for Mav to go, to be fair. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that, but that just brings Tyrone back into the equation now because he's up to P4. After his mistake of doing a Kimi Antonelli on the start and finish line as we kick the race off. Connor, your brother is nutty, yeah. I had a nickname for Connor. I can't remember what I give him a nickname as. I really can't. Yeah, because we've got you and Connor, and in another league I've got Betches and Whitey. There's another 2 like racing that cousins out at the same plant, honestly. So Jay Webber has made a fuck up, and he's got 3-second penalty for multiple chat warnings. But look where he is. He's up into P7. yeah. Yep, he is. I've had a few battles with Connor as well. When I reserved them couple of races I did for years before I took comms on. Can you do me a favour? Can you switch to Reaper to see whereabouts Reaper's on the map? So Reaper's that back one coming through sector 2 now. Oh no, he's coming out sector 3. So he's So that's where Reaper is at the minute. And I'm just going to go down to Jay Webber because Jay Webber is all over the back end of this Aston Martin here now. Yeah, his laps, yeah. He's had 2 wing changes, Ozzy. He's not having a good race tonight, to be fair. Which, fair play to him, man. He's sticking it out, which, that's what you want. I'm just going to take a little swig of my coffee, and hopefully I don't end up spitting it out with Webber taking over Reyes here, because he's just into P8 at the minute. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. My throat's not as bad today, but it's been bad the last couple of weeks. Obviously, when we stopping smoking, I've got like a bit of a tickly cough. Well, shit's coming out now. But he's up 11 places. He is, mate. There's a lot. This race has been proper thrown on its head, hasn't it? You know, to where everybody qualified, it's been really thrown onto its head because of obviously the VFC and then the start. You know what I mean? It's unreal. So he is taking Wiz again. So these two are having a right old battle here, aren't they? Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is going wide then, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I call him, weren't it? Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash and Gangster, weren't it? These two are having a right old battle, these. So one's on medium, one's on hard. Yeah, excellent defending. It's hard. So this is what makes it hard. So when you got a good battle like this going up front, you want to cover a little bit the rest of the grid, and you can't because it's just fucking... Everything else is going on. You like this. It's too enthralling. No, man. This one said I just got a text. You could reply to that. Oh, hang on a minute, because Wiz is just coming onto the main straight behind. Yeah, and his 5 turns down. And he's gone for it, and he's gone. He took him on the side. If that wasn't late on brakes, I don't know what fucking late on brakes was. I just looked up Lydia's open and she met that text then. It were to do with work, so that's why I had to break it off. But no, these two are having a right old battle. Right old battle. The old downside is now the 4.6 seconds behind Faunafare, so Faunafare is just laughing at him because they're battling. But they're battling, but I think they're trying to slingshot each other up because they broke DRS with Tyson. Tyson was 2 seconds. It was, wasn't it? They're fucking brilliant. I knew it'd be exciting like this. I really did. I just had that feeling about Spain. I just love the track. I really do love the track. And with TC on, I am pretty strong at Spain. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the quickest. No way I'm the quickest, but I can put up a good fight at Spain. Ozzy will tell you, me and Ozzy have had many battles around Spain. So, is he gonna say... was better chat with us? Yeah, it was, mate, yeah. It was. Fucking, you're going back now, aren't you? So it looks like he's just saving a little bit here now. He doesn't want to go back for Wisburn. You see that his tyres are dropping off now because the medium's on 12 laps. So these boys are going to start coming in now. Yeah, it was, mate. It was. So, lovely racing. What's yeah. It still can be a poppies. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking mad, isn't it? 13 laps in already. About to lap more people. It is fucking crazy. It is crazy. So for the first pulled the plug there. Is Yi going to follow him? Nope, Yi's going to move for the lap. So now is the question, how far is Wiz going to take his hards now? Is he going to one-stop it? So we're going to do the yellow flag. Was that? I think that was Annika getting out of the way, to be fair. Yeah, he's getting out of the way, I think. Yeah. Fair play to the lad. He was getting out of the way. No, he was just getting out of the way there, I think, mate. I just switched to him and he was just going just outside of the track, like letting people pass, to be fair. So I don't want to go off this battle, man. So everybody else is pretty well spread out now because of all our pit stops. So I'm supposed to say it was. Was it right? Yeah, it's definitely not his night tonight, is it? It's not like Reaper, that. Not like Reaper. He likes Spain as well. But no doubt he'll have a debrief with Ozzy and see what went wrong and where he could improve on it and sort it out. So these two boys here, the closest ones we got in grid, apart from regular with Magic Mike. So he's pulled the plug, so that means that I'm going to go down to regular Magic Mike. So I'll just switch on the regular, have a look at Magic Mike then. So everybody else is following in, Tyson's following him in, Hunslow's following him in. Is Webber going to go in as well? Webber's not doing bad though, up in P9. So regular, he's just coming up behind Mike now. I can tell you now without even speaking to go on, what are you going to say? Skill issue. Probably got punted at turn 4, that one. I don't, yeah. Lost his head, yeah. Yeah, trying to push too high. So, regulator just had a look then. Yeah. That's it. It's hard. It's hard. I did it over there, mate. I did it. I went off and that and did my wing. And it's just, especially when you're not an OTC, because you're trying and you're trying to keep it straight and you're trying to keep it on track, and your head just goes. So regulator just took a look there, Magic Mike. But he's got Webber on fresh hards all over the back end of him now. So Magic Mike's on 13 lap old hards. So Hypes has now pulled the plug. Ryers has pulled the plug on his 14 lap old hards. Yeah, so it's just shame out it after lap 1. It was going to Yeah. Yeah. It is hard, that as well, isn't it? It is hard. Yeah. Yeah, everybody says it's easy. It's easy to do that, and it's not at times. You know what I mean? You say it, and you say to other people, especially when you're chatting, the bloke, you're like, just chill out, man. Everybody's racing, but it's so hard, and it's so hard just to fuck it out. You know, if you made a mistake or someone shut you off, you know, it does happen. It does happen. So Fauna Fair now is just on the back end of Johnny Cash here. It is experience, mate. It is. Is. Yeah. So Faunafage has been let by Johnny Cash there. There's no point in fighting him 2 lap all that's 15 laps. So he's currently 15 seconds behind Wisburn. What's the average pit stop? It's about 20 seconds, isn't it? About 20 seconds, so Wisburn will still come out in P2 unless he can push. So let's just go back down. So we've got Grits back on the move now. He's behind Hunslow. We've got Reyes behind him. Tychon takes. We passed this lap at 1:15.1 in the Mercedes, aka Kimi Antonelli. That had a bad start. Well cursed him on that. But I will say, though, fair play to Reaper, though. Fair play to him. He's 51 seconds behind P18 and he's still going. So regulator just goes down by 2 places there, so Mike and Webber are taking him, so he must have made a mistake. And Hunslow switches places there with the Colombian Mafia, so his teammate, the Colombian Mafia, another Haas, he's got to be holding grips up. And then you've got Reyes in the Aston Martin all over the back end of Grips. Grips is going to be fuming. Grips is going to be fuming with himself. He's taking the defensive line. His Grips there. So this is getting very nice by these three. So Fauna Fair's on the push now, 115.1. Magic Mike gets a 3-second penalty there for being a complete fucking fool and going off track. So Coleman Mafia pulls the plug, he goes into the pits, which is forced Grips to try and catch up again now. So Rise is just having a go at Grips, he's just tucking it back in. So Bob gets a 3-second time penalty as well for being an absolute clown. So we've got Byers here, he's still all over the back end of Grits, but his Grits going to be able to open it up now. He'll be able to stretch his legs now, so he'll be happy with that. He should be on the back end of Hunslow in no time. So we've got Jay Webber there all over the back end of Mike here at 2 temps, and then just tagging along on the back end there. We've got Mr. Warren G himself, regulator. But Magic Mike's kicking himself with just thinking, will you just fucking do one? Just get out of my way, just leave me be. But they're not, they're putting the pressure on. He's on 16 lap all hards. And Webber goes down for the inside. What a move that was. A nice move that. Nice little flick to go on the inside. Reyes gets the 3-second time penalty. So they're all coming now because people are pushing now. They're pushing. Lap 19 of 33. Round 20 at Spain here for Rattlers F1 Racing League. And is Magic Mike going to be able to come back at Webber here? He is. He's taking a look and he's gone for it. Nice side a little move there. Webber's not going to have none of that now. He's going to be coming back saying, listen, you can keep your McLaren, I've got a Mercedes. My Mercedes is as fast as yours. Gets a little bit snaky by Mike there. Oh, Webber just runs a little bit deep there. That's a little affected him. He lost a little bit of time there. But a little bit of late braking there might just help him. Just needs to keep his composure. He's doing well, the lad. So Fornafair is taking the lead now because Wisburn has pulled the plug. He's gone on to mediums, so he's dropped down to P4. So that leaves him. You know, that's a fair old lead Fornafair got now. It is a fair old lead. So we've got Titron putting pressure on K-Boy here. Mike's pulled the plug. Iconnor's pulled the plug. They've gone into the pits and getting off the hards. So these boys should be running to the end now on these mediums. So see how he's going to do. He runs a little bit deep there. How's he going to do down this main DRS straight here? Is Titron going to be able to put a battle up, or he's going to wait another lap? He's coming up behind him. Looks like he's going to make the move, and he goes for the inside. He comes across to block it. They're going side by side around turn 1. There's very good racing this. Plenty of room left there. But Megatron there just backs out a little bit. And he's taking a look at the Ferrari. Not doing too bad here. Just keeping him within range to be able to pounce. Just take a look at swinging my brew. So they're both recharging there because they know they're going to need the battery. Now Taichun's just a little bit closer now. So race control, Fornafair's got a 3-second time penalty. Could that do him in towards the end? We'll soon see. As he just made a costly mistake. But never mind that. We've got Taichung coming up behind Cowboy here on the main straight. And Wisburn takes the fastest lap at 1:14.9. And I couldn't speak then because Taichung took it around the outside on turn 1 and then still kept it there on turn 2. And he's took P2 off Cowboy. Cowboy's not going to be happy now. He's going to be like, listen, I've still got both my end plates. Yeah, this is the 4th race in a row where I kept the end plates. I'm coming for you. Icon takes a 1:14.8 as fastest lap. And we got another yellow flag. Is that? Oh, I think Annika Reaper just getting out of the way of some cars, which is fair play to the lad. So how's this going to play up now? Is Taichung going to be able to stretch his legs in and out and get away? But look who's coming up fast behind the Cowboy. It's Wisburn on YouTube himself. It was before. I think it was just over 3 seconds behind. With a lap, he's got down to 1.8. So he's pushing. He means business. But we'll get back on these two because I think the Ferrari's going to come back at the Mercedes. And how's the Mercedes going to do? He's going to defend like mad against it or not? They're going to go wheel to wheel again in turn 1. No, not quite. The Cowboy just had the edge there. But the Mercedes is not letting him get away here. He's sticking all over the back end of him. So Wisburn's going to be loving these two battling because it's just giving him more and more time just to come up behind him. Still save his size a little bit. So 3-lap-old mediums here, chasing the 8-lap-old hards. We'll see who's going to have the better pitch strategy towards the end of the race. On lap 23 out of 33, so 10 laps to go. And I've got hiccups now. I do apologise for not covering half the other drivers on the grid, but this top 4 is just getting very interesting because Wiz is right on the back end of them now. He's winning 6/10 of Taichung here now. How's this going to go? Taichung's just got a 3-second time penalty. That's going to do him in towards the end of the race. So I'm sure it's in the championships. It's still Fornafair in P1 and Taichung in P2. So these two, we need the points. And Taichung just goes for the outside then, but Yi keeps hold of it. But you got Wisburn there coming up behind him. So Baez gets a 10-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. So we're just on board with Taichung here now, looking up the back end of this Ferrari. But the thing is though, if we go to it there, he's got a Haas looking, and Haas is going down the outside, down the inside of him. Is he going to make it? It's out the side of him, they're going side by side. That's absolute brilliant wheel to wheel. This is very interesting. Absolutely brilliant. Around the outside by Wiz on the Mercedes. And Taichung's not going to have none of that. He's going to be fuming. I'll tell you what, that's it. Someone's upset the transformer there. Megatron is pissed. Megatron is going to come out. You'll just see him transform in a minute, and a big claw come out of the air duct at the back of the Mercedes and just go, fuck off, Wisburn, you're going out that way, and you're going out that way. That's what's going to happen. But now we've got a 3-way battle for P2. Brilliant bit of racing. And Wisburn just takes a look at the Ferrari there, just positions himself there so he can get a better exit out of turn 1. He's not going to go for it, he's waiting. The trouble is he's still got the pressure of Taichung behind him. So Wisburn needs to dispatch this Ferrari as early as he can just to save on his tyres, because the dirt here is going to affect these tyres immense. Now can you see why I don't want to switch to anybody else? Because it's just fucking unreal. The battle for the top 4 is it makes it harder for you to cover everything else because so much is happening up near the front and the battles and things like that. You know, you got Maverick and Grips them to keep switching places there. So Wiz is 2 temps behind Yee now, so he's pushing. Yee just comes across Chatler, just trying to break slipstream, but Wiz is onto it. He's Wiz going to go for the inside. He goes for the inside. Yee going to stay on the defensive line. He is, but Wizburn's just got the pace there to execute it. So this is a time now where it is vital for Wiz. He's going to try and break away from Yee now as early as he can on these mediums. So when they start dying off, hopefully he can stay ahead. But we'll soon find out. That was it. That was so absolute brilliant racing that. It's like that, right? It's like coming to pick driver of the day, commentator driver of the day. How do you pick driver of the day for them lot? Exactly, Poppis. This is what I'm saying. So Yee's got a penalty, yeah, and also Fornifer's got a penalty. So this is what I mean. Wiz needs to dispatch him as early as he can. He's already dispatched Yee, so Yee's already out of his DRS. So Wizburn's on the push here now. So is he going to be able to get it within 3 seconds? We'll soon see. Wizburn means business now because he's down to a 1:14.4. Taking the fastest lap. You got Taichung there. Have a look at the Ferrari, and they're going wheel to wheel again around turn 1. Taichung goes around the outside, makes it stick. He's going to be fuming with that. The cowboy is going to be fuming. He's going to be getting his saddle out, and he's going to be riding that Ferrari all the way back to the pit lane. But that was brilliant bit of driving there by these P2, P3, P4. They've had absolute awesome battles all race. Absolute mega battles. You know, you can't complain. The standard of driving tonight, apart from obviously turn 1 and a bit of the back end of the field, had a bit of whatever's happened, a lot of jostling about. The rest of the race has been absolutely fucking mega, and the standard of driving, you know, is just unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'm not looking forward to writing my race recap anyway. Put it out there. It's going to be about 60 fucking pages long. So Yee makes the move on Taichung. Makes it stick. A little bit of a late move, but Taichung's still there. Taichung's fighting back. So these two are going to be jostling for P3, but the thing is, Taichung is sitting on a 3-second penalty, so he's going to be wanting to push as much as he can, but the thing is, he's not going to be able to dispatch Yee for 3 seconds, but I think he's just going to have a bit of fun with Yee. You see, because Hypes is 7 seconds behind him, so he knows he's still got to take P4. So, while we can, let's have a look at these position changes. Where are they? Fucking wrong one. Nope, not one. Position, that's it, position change. Move coming out. What's the next race going to be? I'm not sure. Poppers will tell you. So, up by 1, we got Fornifer sitting in P1. Wizburn's up by 1. Yee's up by 1. Taichung's down by 3. Ipes is up by 1. Unslaw is up by 3. Cash G's had a brilliant race. First race back for a while, and he's up by 7 in P7. Icon's not having a bad race either. He's up to P4. Where's that? I was just watching them going to the corner. So, you got Icon of the up by 4. You got Colombian Mappy up by 1. You got Riles up by 8. He's having a good race as well. Grips is down by 6. Maverick's down by 4. Webber's equal, sat in P13 at the minute. He's having another mega race. Mike is sitting in P3. P3. So down by 3, should I say. Warren G is up by 2. Commander is equal. Bob Will's down by 2. iPad's up by 1. And Echo Reaper's down by 12. So, 4 laps to go. What can happen in 4 laps? Is Wisburn going to be able to close it within 3 seconds on Fornafay and take P1? Or is Fornafay just got that gap big enough where Wisburn can't catch him? We'll soon find out. But who's going to take P3? Is it going to be Tyson or is it going to be the Cowboy? Even though Tyson's sitting on 3 second time penalty, he's still going to be fighting it. So we've got a yellow flag here going into turn 1. Right, with another 3 second penalty, and these two are going side by side around turn 1. Brilliant bit of battling there, loads of room getting given there. Absolutely brilliant driving by these. I've got a fucking hard decision to make, a very hard decision for Jabba there. I really have. How I'm going to do this, I don't know. I really don't. So now Wisburn's just freed up from the back marker. He's currently pushing again. He's down to 4.9 seconds behind Fornafay here now. So he's trying to make moves here now. But these two here, you got these two battling here. They're still going for it. These two lads. These two are ones that Tyson Payton is putting himself in danger for match. It is, mate. It is, yeah, because he's dropped 2 seconds. He has dropped 2 seconds. But these two, I will say, Tyson and Yi, they have some amazing battles. And these two are like rivals in the league. You know, these two are definitely rivals. An absolute brilliant bit of driving there. How close that Mercedes was to the back end of that Ferrari then. That was mega. But you got Hi-Fi in the other Ferrari. He's coming up behind Tyson at the minute. And you got Bobo behind him as well. So them two are just tagging along there. But yeah, these two, Apophis will tell you, these two have, it's a big rivalry, isn't they? Yeah, but I'd say they're big rivals, to be fair. You know, they have the banter with each other and what have you. But they have a hell of a lot of battles. In the case of you, to be fair, that would be my job of the day, maybe. Yeah, this is it. You know, a lot of people say you shouldn't really give driver there with someone like with a time penalty. It's not all about that. To me, it's about how they've driven. No matter about penalties, how they've driven, how they've been battling, and things like that. How many places they've gained, and you know, and shit. And it's like, how do you do it? You know what I mean? Yeah, how can you do it? You know, you've got a few, to be fair. Yeah, I've got a few. But I will say, 4th race in a row, and he has still got his wing. Yeah, no, I get that. I get they haven't done that well. But what I mean is, you know what I mean, driving well as in, you know what I mean, you've had a lot of battles, you kept it clean. All right, yeah, you might have just missed a bit of fucking, with the track got a time penalty. It is what it is. It's not like, if it's something like, you know what I mean, you know, you fucking cause an incident, I'll give you 10 seconds. That, yeah, I understand that. But, so 1 lap to go, and Wisburn is down to 3.6 seconds and closing on Fornafay here. I'm just going to keep on Fornafay now because we're about to start the last lap. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Ozzy. But, I don't know. I haven't kept it clean to the shot on this one. So. You're an argumentative fucker, you. Yeah, it could be. It could be. And who got a penalty then? I didn't see that, to be fair. Ooh, I thought Fornafay was going to lose it then. Was that me, or was Fornafay going sideways around that corner then? It's just closed it in. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Yep, to be fair. So Fornafay has just lost a bit of time there, so we got a yellow flag. So that were a brief yellow flag back there. No, yeah, no, we know it's real facts, and you need to know your business. Well, I'm just saying that is in my opinion that, you know, if it's like 3 seconds or whatever, you know, it is what it is. So we've got another yellow flag there, so I don't know what's going on there. So it's coming around the last couple of corners here, and Wisburn has closed it down to 1.5 seconds. Yeah, no, fucking Reaper's stuck in it big time, man. Absolutely stuck in it big time. I know who I'm going to give it to anyway. So, Ford Affair P1, which is promoted Wisburn to P2, Ford Affair P1, Ford Affair P2, Yee's P3, Tyson's P4, Hypes is coming home in P5. So, P6, you got Hun Solo. Oh, is that who it was? Right, okay. Regulate with another 3 second penalty. No, I know exactly who I'm giving it to, Rosie. I do. I made my mind up about two, 3 laps ago. So, Cash G P8. You got Grips and Mavic P9, P10. And P11, you got Cuba, Reyes, P12. 13, Webber. Webber goes up to P12. Mike, the P14. P15 Regulator, P16 Gamanza Hi-Fi. It is some fair play, mate. It really was some good driving. Really was some good driving. But yeah, really was. So race winner was Wisburn on YouTube. Fastest lap with Wisburn on YouTube. Driver of the day goes to Cash G. Most overtakes goes to Cash G, and cleanest driver goes to I Have No Grip. So that leaves my driver of the day. So I was just getting a yawn out. So my driver of the day, it is. Well, you're gonna have to wait and see, aren't you? I'll drop my driver of the day into Discord on my race recap. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in and keeping me company. It's good to see you again, Ozzy, and you, Dino. And Apophis, now we've found out where you are and you're not a missing man, yeah? No, you're not a missing man. I'd like to see you on the grid next week. So, until next time, thank you very much for tuning in. That was an absolutely awesome race here around 20 at Spain for Rattlers F1. And, well, Dino, you'll have to find out. Yeah, and how's it? I will catch you Sunday, mate. Yeah, I'll definitely catch you Sunday, mate. Until then, I shall see you next time. But all I'll say, Dino, is AR. That's all I'm going to say, AR. So until next time, I shall catch you in a bit. Ta-da for now. Yo, I actually had that cyber damage. Oh, unlucky. Dino, I just said all I'm gonna say is AR. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna say. Unlucky, actually. You still had a good race. You had a very good race. Some absolute awesome driving. That really was some absolute awesome driving. But I'm going to end it there, and I will drop my driver of the day into my race recap. Again, Dino, AR. That's all I'm going to say. So, ta-da for now. Thank you very much for coming and tuning in. Appreciated it. Any new followers, appreciated it. And I shall see you next time.